Today we are reviewing one of my favorite cars on the market. This is a 2019 Jaguar F-Type R. And we're going to show you why this car hustles with the best of them. Now coming to the front of our F-Type, so I mentioned in our intro, it's one of my favorite cars. I've come very close to buying an F-Type multiple times in my car sales career because they are just so cool. The only reason I didn't is I have a 3-legged pit bull and I need proper back seats. Otherwise, I'd have this car. So I'm gonna show you guys some of my favorite features. So first of all, it is mean. The aerodynamics are stunning. Everything about this car is perfected, including the sound, which we'll show you, all from stock. So we're gonna be reminded that this is the R, so we're gonna have a bit more horsepower under the hood. Everyone has most likely seen the branding that's come of Jaguar recently. I myself refuse to look at it. So this is a proper badge for a manufacturer. This is the old school Jaguar logo. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's a mean machine. It has a proper logo. We have a nice front lip here. We have more heat extractors. Of course, we have our lovely parking sensors that everybody loves. We also have some heat extractors on the hood here. The owner before us did wrap it quite nice. I'm a big fan of this kind of army green. It ties in well with the red inside, which we'll show you in just a moment. Now, our front headlight system is going to be LED. They are pretty iconic as far as the F-Type goes. We are in fact going to have once more 2 more heat extractors on the hood, which is a nice touch. We are gonna have a 20-inch rim system. We are gonna have a lovely, ginormous red brake caliper. One thing that's really nice with this vehicle is the army green. It's mean, it's stylish, but it's also tying together with all this piano black I see throughout. So once more, we're gonna be reminded we're in a Jaguar. That's gonna tie into our side mirrors, to our moon roof, as well as these lovely side skirts. Touching once more on all of our lovely piano black. So it's on top of our mirrors. It's all the way up here. It almost looks like a pano moon roof. It is a moon roof, but it all kind of slicks back here. It's also on our door handles, which are lovely. They say Jaguar. It's a nice touch. And it's gonna come all the way with our side skirts here and back to our back system. The back taillights are very impressive. They're gonna start all the way back here and they go all the way right there. They are pretty mean looking. You always know certain models based on their headlights and their taillights. We have a high performance quad exhaust system. This car sounds the best out of any car, most cars I should say, stock, and we're gonna test that for you guys. It's why I've almost bought it so many times. It's just, it sounds so good from stock. We are gonna have our badging throughout, and we are gonna have a little tiny backup camera. Now, one of my favorite styling features of this vehicle is it does have that kind of fat, wide body back end. However, it does come with a sacrifice, and it's gonna be that of your trunk. There's still space, don't worry, just not ample. But again, any of these segments that we're doing, anytime you have a coupe, you're not gonna get minivan storage anyway. So it is still pretty impressive. You could rally this car if you wanted. You could fit all your luggage. So it's totally suitable. It's also all-wheel drive, so spring is coming, but you can drive this in the winter. Now that we're inside of our F-Type, this is the perfect car. Also, it's a 2019 and there isn't a nick, there isn't a ding, there isn't a scratch. It is in perfect condition in here, which is lovely. So we are gonna have a suede and a leather seat. These are gonna be heated seats. It's also compatible with Apple and Android CarPlay. One thing I like about steering wheels, you guys will hear me say it over and over again, I do not like a busy steering wheel. This is a lovely leather wrapped steering wheel. Nothing more than what you need at your fingertips. It's also gonna be heated. And we're also gonna have these aluminum paddle shifters. This is a mean car, it goes very fast. It's all stock. And it's quite small, so it flies. We also have a wind activated spoiler that we'll show you guys when we do our sound test. But really, there's everything in here. There's also some analog features in the instrument cluster, and there's also digital features throughout. Now, with our F-Type R, the R stands for, well, it's for their flagship performance models, and we're gonna test the exhaust note, and you're literally gonna hear it. Now, some of the safety features are gonna be like lane departure with blind spot monitoring, things like that. It also has InTouch Pro with navigation and the Meridian surround sound system. Now, being in the driver's seat is super inviting. It literally feels like you just wanna go fast. It's very nimble in here. There's nothing really happening. All your features are subtly tucked away, which I really appreciate. So really, it does feel like a true driver's car. Now overall, once more, it's one of my favorite cars on the market, but like the little things and the big things are what make it really cool. One of them is how the hood opens. So it doesn't open like a traditional vehicle. It opens like this, which I absolutely love. Now under the hood, we're gonna have a 5-liter supercharged V8 engine pumping out a whopping 550 horsepower for this small vehicle. The vehicle also has electronic active differential with torque vectoring. Now, our F-Type R is one of the most thrilling vehicles I've driven personally, and I've driven quite a few. It's gonna go 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, and it's 11 seconds on the quarter-mile stock. If you're interested in this vehicle, please visit us at torontoautobrokers.com. And of course, if you've liked our video, please comment, like, and subscribe.